The invitation arrived in the dead of night, slipped beneath my door like a whisper in the dark. It was an ornate crimson envelope with no return address, and it bore only a single word: feast. Curiosity gnawed at me, and a chill crept down my spine as I considered the cryptic message. What kind of feast could this be? Who had sent it? The moon hung low in the sky, casting eerie shadows across my room, but I couldn't resist the call of the unknown. I dressed hastily and followed the instructions on the invitation, which led me to an old, dilapidated mansion nestled deep in the woods. Ivy covered its crumbling walls, and the windows were shattered, allowing the wind to howl through the abandoned structure. An unpleasant scent hung in the air, an intoxicating blend of spices and decay. Inside, the grand hall was bathed in a flickering, ghastly light. A long, opulent dining table stretched before me, adorned with a feast fit for a king. Roasted meats, exotic fruits, and decadent desserts beckoned, their aroma tantalizing my senses. Crystal chandeliers swayed curiously overhead, casting ominous shadows that danced with the haunting melody of an old piano. I was not alone. Seated at the table were others, shrouded in darkness, their faces hidden beneath elaborate masks. They gestured for me to join them, their gloved hands beckoning me closer. As I approached, the silence was deafening, broken only by the soft rustle of their silken garments. I took a seat, feeling like a pawn in some macabre game. The feast began, and I indulged in the sumptuous offerings. Each bite was a burst of flavor more exquisite than anything I had ever tasted. But the ambience grew increasingly unsettling. The masked figures spoke in hushed, cryptic tones, their words filled with dark secrets and veiled threats. It was then that I noticed the portraits adorning the walls. Portraits of people who looked eerily familiar. Family members, friends, and even strangers I had encountered over the years. All of them went missing, disappeared without a trace. I grew more and more uncomfortable, so I tried to stand up and leave, but an invisible force held me in my seat. The masked figures now leaned closer, their eyes gleaming with an otherworldly malevolence. One of them removed their masks, revealing a grotesque visage of rotten flesh and hollow sockets where eyes once were. They spoke in unison, their voices a chilling chorus.
You have been chosen to join us, to become one with the feast and the mansion. Your past and future are now entwined with ours.
Panic surged through me as I realized the dreadful truth. I was to be the next addition to the haunting gallery of lost souls, trapped forever in this accursed mansion. The feast was a sinister trap, a macabre ritual that bound the living to the tormented spirits of the dead. As they closed in, I knew I couldn't escape. I had indulged in the midnight feast, and now I was condemned to share in the eternal darkness of this unholy gathering, forever bound to the company I should have heeded as a warning. A company of the damned. Oh, well, spooky people. How do we feel about this one? I love this. Listen, the outside, I'm just so proud that you can still actually walk to the entrance. Slay. Like, listen, come on, slay. I wish this part of, like, this plot just had a little bit more space so that we could put more stuff, but overall, I like the walls. There's a lot of walls, what can I say? Yeah, on the inside, listen, the downstairs room, like my room, quote unquote, I would love that. I would stay there. No toilet, no nothing, doesn't matter. Got a couch, I got a sink and a fridge. That's all that I need. It's pretty, it's green, slay. And obviously the upstairs. When you will be watching this, people, you will see me suffer and struggle. Because how do you build a feast? I don't know. We don't have any luxurious feast for a king kind of meals to place, or at least I don't. I don't know if you have those. I don't have those, so I opted just for the golden cutlery. Dude, I don't know. Is it my best work? No. Does it still work for the video? Yes, it does work for the story. Is it necessarily really spooky? Let's not go there. Okay, let's just don't go there, okay? I really hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, I don't say this a lot, but if you did enjoy this, consider leaving a little like, consider giving me a little follow. Our little spooky community has been growing in the past few days, and I'm like very happy. Hello to all my new little spooky people. And yeah, I hope that I will see you guys for tomorrow's prompt, because tomorrow's prompt is also going to be very nice. We're going to be revisiting a theme. How do I say this? We're going to be revisiting something that I have already built. Let's just put it like that. We have already built a little spooky ship, which is what's tomorrow's theme, you know? Spooky ghost ships. We've already done that, but I'm trying to reimagine it. I'll try. I'll see what I can do. Anyways, I hope that I will see you for that one. And until then, I suggest you stay spooky, people.